Hey everyone, let's see. Super happy to be here. And as always, just waiting for any questions that people might have about the HighLevel affiliate program or just HighLevel in general. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the chat or hop in here, and yeah, we'll see how it is. Earlier today, we had our HighLevel, the last day of the HighLevel Affiliate Challenge for September. We ended it October 1st. And we had a guest speaker, and if y'all didn't see it, y'all really missed out. There is a replay on our Facebook group, but I had a lot of fun. I'm excited to see how this is going to go next month. So yeah. Hey, David.
There we go. Hi, Kelsi. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Very good. Hold on. Let me get my headset going here. There we go. That's better.
You're good.
I asked you a question.
Absolutely. What you got?
So I have a question about pricing that's a little different. And I'm trying to figure out how we can make this work. So I'm considering selling HighLevel to an agency, but I want to be the one who bills them. And I will pay HighLevel. You know, and I'd like to know if there's a way that we can make that work.
So that is really what falls under our affiliate model. And that you would be getting 40% of the commission of their HighLevel subscription. And that's the model that we have in play now if you want to get paid for referring agencies to HighLevel. Are they?
Right, but then the billing goes through. Then the billing goes directly to you.
Yes, and then you get 40%.
Right.
Are they a fully set up agency, or are they still getting started?
TBD.
TBD. Okay, what I've seen people do as well is if you want to be the one charging them for a while, then you can set them up as a sub account under you and give them all access to all of the features of HighLevel. And then you can charge them whatever price you want to charge them while you're coaching them on how to be an agency. And then when they're ready to take on their first clients, you pop them out into their own HighLevel account. All you have to do is message support saying like, hey, I authorize this person to have their own HighLevel account. You can migrate over all of their data. Here's the location ID. And then they become their own HighLevel account. And then at that point, we could give the affiliate credit back to you, if that makes sense.
It's not the commission that I'm concerned about. It's the billing. I want the billing to go through me. And once you set them up as their own HighLevel, that's going to revert the billing back to you, right?
Yeah.
I want to charge a different amount than you guys are charging.
Got it. Out of curiosity, do you want to charge more or less?
Yes.
It's both?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that there's a clean.
So like if I charge less, I'll make it up in services, you know. I mean, that's sort of my idea, you know. You guys will still get your $297. Don't get me wrong, you know. I will pay you guys $297. I'll take the hit on my end and service the agency, but as an agency, not as a sub account, you know.
Yeah. So in terms of getting those different tiers, there's not a way. I have seen agency owners that have taken on, in my head, it works best with like restaurants where you'll have like two chains of restaurants and you'll have both of them in your HighLevel account. Both of those chains technically could have their own HighLevel account because you have one chain and then they have like 50 locations, but some people still just put it all in one place. If you really wanted to, you could do each agency just has access to a bunch of sub accounts in your account and they never have their own agency level account because that's yours.
Yeah, but like I want to move some affiliates over to me. That's the only thing.
You want to
Okay,
move
I want to move some.
over.
I want to move some active affiliates to me over to me.
Mhm.
I can't do that by putting them underneath me. I mean, I don't want to disrupt their operations. What they're already set up as an agency, but I want to make it attractive for them to move to me.
Got it.
But
Honestly, that is a very tricky question. I would hop into the daily Q&As and get
that's
someone who's run an agency for multiple years and ask them
they
what the
sent
best model is.
they sent me to you.
Oh, they sent. That's funny. Yeah, I think there's probably a way to get creative about it. But other than the agency, than the affiliate model, not really something there.
There's no way to turn off that billing in the high level setup.
In the high level setup, I don't believe so. Not from your end. Yeah. So you're trying to get agency owners to run their agency under your high level agency account?
Not as an affiliate, not as as an affiliate, not as a sub account, as an affiliate.
Oh, okay, wait. So you want to be you want these people to have their own high level account, but instead of it paying high level, it pays you.
Correct, and I pay high level. I mean, you guys end up
Technically, yes. If you set it in their high level accounts so that the card on file is your card, but then you set up your own personal high level account and it has subscription and they have to pay that subscription in order to keep getting access into their high level account. You could do it that way. But personally, I mean, I would need a lot of value to be provided for me to know that I'm paying for high level through someone else. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But you can do it that roundabout way. I've never seen someone do it like that.
Set it up as a subscription. So their account would need to be under my name then?
No, if they have their own high level account, you could have it set to their name and then you would be on the payment billing. So you would be paying for their high level account. But then you would also be charging them on the side.
I see. So the billing information in their account would be mine.
Yeah. And then you would charge them separately from their individual high level account. Like on a
I'm thinking of doing it on an annual basis. If I do it on an annual basis, that makes it a lot easier.
That would make it a lot easier, yeah.
Right.
So now that you're explaining it and I'm understanding it more, we do have 2 other affiliates that I know of that are doing this. They're doing like a high ticket coaching offer for how to run a high level agency. And they do have them pay for a year and then they pay for the high level. So you, in this case, that person would be just paying for their high level account out of their own pocket and have that upfront cost for the high ticket offer.
But they're actually affiliates. They're not sub accounts.
They're actually affiliates, not sub accounts. But those 2, the 2 that I know of, they've been with high level for a while, but they're relatively new compared to everyone else. So I haven't necessarily seen. It's not a very common thing for people to do. So I'm excited to see how it works out.
All right. All right, first I need to know whether it's possible or not, then I can really think about whether I can do it or not. So that's a good first step though.
Yeah. So it's definitely not inherent in HighLevel. Like it's not something that we have set up, but it is something that you can do.
Would the account have access to my billing information?
Let's see what,
The affiliate rather. I'll call it affiliate instead of saying account.
yeah. Um, I am just checking my settings to see what information is there. They would, yeah, they could have your billing address, billing history.
I guess what I'm saying is, hey, Kelsi, I'm coming to you. I got 3 affiliates. We're going to pay for 12 months worth of access to HighLevel. I'm going to pay for it. Can we make that happen?
You can make that happen. You can charge 1 year for HighLevel in their HighLevel account. So go to their account, pay for a year of HighLevel, and then switch out the billing information immediately. Like remove your billing info.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Now you're making me think. I love puzzles.
I don't know if I'm making sense or not. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, we've had this request for that high ticket offer before, and for the ability to pay for other people's HighLevel accounts. But we have so many cool and exciting things coming up for the HighLevel affiliate program that I'm we have two of those announcements coming out with
What are they?
update. So
what are they? Yeah, just between you and me. There's nobody else here.
You know what I mean? I mean, there is nobody else here. We're going live on Facebook.
I'll even go on video so you can see I'm a legit.
Oh,
okay. There we go.
Well, I'll tell you one of them. Because I'm definitely happy to share for whoever is listening. We are extending the HighLevel affiliate cookie day. So right now, cookies are set to being 30 days, and we'll be expanding it to 60. So we're doubling it. That's insane. That's so incredible. So for all of our bloggers, vloggers, and everyone else in between, it'll help you out a little bit longer, because then you could reach out to people via email. And even if they don't click on your exact link, if they just go to gohighlevel.com directly, they'd still be holding onto your cookie, even if they're there that 31st day. So okay. I'm really excited about that one. We just have to set it in the system, but that is something that we recently decided to change.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little dense. Can you like break down the difference between the HighLevel affiliate, HighLevel, not affiliate, sub account versus SaaS, and why I would want to go one way or the other?
Yeah.
With a client?
So you're on the 297 plan?
Right now, yeah, I may even be on the $97 plan right now, but yeah, I'm still pretty new.
Okay, so 97 plan, you have your account, one sub location.
Right, but let's talk about the 297. Let's talk about the 297 plan.
297, it's unlimited accounts. You have all this awesome, incredible access. Woohoo! Let's say when you're going from your 97th to 98th customer, right? Like you've done this a bazillion times already. Mm-hmm. And I say like, hey, David, I really want to sign up for an account. And you're like, oh, shoot, like I'm out at the beach. I'm going to have to take out my laptop. So excited though. I have another client. This is so easy. I'm just going to copy, paste, snapshot, name, billing information, blah, blah, blah. You're typing it on. That's the 297 plan. The biggest difference for me is that the 497 plan, you can have it do auto sub account creations. So next time when I'm like, hey, I want to sign up for an account, I don't even got to talk to you. I just, and then it creates an account. It has everything in there, all set to go. We also have a lot of, are you familiar with like the razor blade model with that like Gillette did? Mm-hmm. So like they sell the razor handles for super cheap, and then they make a lot of money on the razor blades, so that you keep on buying them. We're doing that, but with like, you'll be able to put like Yext and, which is the online listing, great for SEO. You'll be able to do, you'll be able to add money, add to the price of the charge for Twilio. So if you want any of your customers, I don't know how much it costs to send out a text, but if it was 20 cents, you could tell them, oh, it costs 25 cents. And then you can make that extra money on that side, and just start adding all of these other features to it so that you don't have to just get more customers, but you can also help them be more successful, and then you'll end up making money.
But I can do that in either setup, can I, or only in SaaS?
I believe that in just SaaS, you can add prices to certain things. I don't remember exactly what the list is, but there are like certain features only in SaaS. SaaS also has the ability, SaaS is just, it fully automates everything, and it helps you get more margins, essentially.
But I thought it was being presented as the folks on SaaS are do-it-yourselfers, and the folks on Subaccounts they need our help to do services. Is that inaccurate?
It depends. So back when we didn't have the Pro plan and we just had the 97 and 297, we realized that there were agency owners that were really killing it. And when we looked at what they were all doing, they were all doing what we made easier to do in SaaS mode. You can definitely do it on the 297 plan. Like have that auto account separation, have like the different types of charges, etc. But we just made it inherent on our platform.
But so, are they still servicing those clients, running ads for them, or creating workflows, or funnels, or whatever it might be? Are they still providing those services to the SaaS clients, the SaaS sub-accounts?
Sometimes, but the biggest difference is that you don't have to be an agency owner, and you don't have to be providing any services to be successful with SaaS. So you could be selling just the GMB chat and a chat widget, and white label it, stick a price on there, you're a SaaS company. Like no one will ever have to know who you are. You'll never have to receive emails from them. You can even get white labeled support through one of our partners like HL Pro Tools, and you'd be all good to go.
But I think I can do that with sub-accounts, can I?
You can, but then there isn't the auto sub-account creation, so they'd have to reach out to you.
The setup is more difficult.
Yeah, so for me, in my mind, there's an inflection point at which I'd be like, moving from 11 to 12 clients, if I was only leveraging all of the features that are on the 297, I wouldn't feel the need to upgrade either. But if there's just one of the features that you want on the Pro plan, and or if you don't want to be creating the accounts anymore, that's definitely when the Pro plan makes a lot of sense.
Right. It's not the money. I'm more just curious about the feature set I understand. I think I understand. But do the accounts on SaaS have access to the marketplace, or is that still reserved for the agency owner?
Marketplace is just for the agency owner. Okay. Yes, marketplace is just for the agency owner. But so you can have your clients requesting for stuff, and we do have like our own fulfillment team so that we could create things on your behalf for free, or not for free. We could
I was been recording that. I recorded that for sure.
My eyes instantly was like, wait, no. Like the services team is gonna
play that back.
No, so but we'll do it white labeled. But I don't know what the interface looks like for that. Like if we could see marketplace on the left-hand side. I do know that it's an option though. Yeah.
See. Okay.
Your gears are turning.
Yeah, but I guess I haven't. I mean, I'm still learning the sub-account method. I haven't touched SaaS at all, so I really don't quite grasp the difference until I get my hands on it, I guess.
Got it. Yeah.
And with a small number of accounts, I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess what you're sort of saying.
If the features that you want are already accessible on 297. For a lot of people, there's just one feature on 497 where it's like, I'm
Well,
sold.
other than setup, other than setup, what might that be? I mean,
other than the setup, ooh, you're testing my knowledge.
well, that's
One
the
that
idea.
are you familiar with workflows?
Yeah, but they're in sub accounts. So I'm using workflows now.
They are, but you can't
Yeah.
put Eliza in workflows unless you're on the pro plan. So the Google Tech AI bot that helps get appointments automatically in your account. That one's on pro, and that one's really cool. Do you see that I'm getting kind of red because we have this event coming up called Level Up Day, and it's where we release a lot of the features and stuff. And I'm like kind of nervous because I'm like, I don't want to say one of the features that we're gonna release that's gonna be on pro, but we do have a lot of people that are on pro and that genuinely like it. We also have Q&A, SaaS mode Q&As on, I believe, Mondays and Wednesdays, or Mondays and Thursdays. And you can go to those and ask what the comprehensive list of features that are out right now for SaaS mode are. And that can help you get a better understanding of it. That being said, if you're not sure which one you want yet right now, what niche are you in?
Probably the chiropractic medical services niche.
Got it. Yeah, I would look into what other people are doing in the field. I assume you'd also need it to be HIPAA compliant, so you can look into like what that looks like with your sub accounts. But I've seen a lot of chiropractic agencies do well with just the HIPAA compliance and the 297 plan, and not upgrade to that pro plan until they were like, we're getting too many requests. And I've seen I've seen a lot of people do just the pro plan from the get-go because we want to hit the ground running, and there's some features in there, like those little upsells that will really help make the app pay for itself really quickly.
Got it. Two things. First of all, I'm new to HighLevel. I don't know anyone in the community, so there's no one for me to tell, even if you told me something. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, but we're recording this and it's live.
There you go. Okay, well, that's true. I don't know if anyone else is on. And so too, okay, so talking about my niche, and I don't know if you know the answer to this. I don't think you do, but I'll ask you. One of the big problems I have with HighLevel in my niche is that the calendars, that a patient appointment calendar is not connected to Go HighLevel. Okay. And certainly the ones we're using, I'm working with a chiropractor now, and the calendar we're using, it does not, as there's no API access, it doesn't export to Google Calendars, it doesn't do any of that. I'm just wondering if you know or could find out how people solve that problem. Even if we have to move to another calendar, patient appointment calendar is very different than Google Calendar. Okay, it has a lot more features that Google Calendar just doesn't offer. So I really need like a separate patient appointment calendar program that exports to Google Calendar so that I can trigger off of activity with Go HighLevel. Right now, the two separate entities that don't talk to each other, and other than that, you have to do double entry, which isn't going to work either. I don't have a patient list in Google Calendars, right? Yeah. It's like I can set up appointments, but it doesn't remember my patients and those sort of things. A patient appointment calendar is it's done by patient. It's not done by date. I'm going to put this patient on October 1st at 3 p.m. Right, and it has a history of their appointments and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
God, I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, you're good. And what are the current limitations with a HighLevel calendar? Because you could have your users, you could set up your teams, you could have that export out to Google Calendar if needed. And then you could also track all of the appointments in there.
Okay, so like I have appointments by doctor. There's multiple doctors in the office, appointments by doctors, resources, rooms, what room they're going to be in. I don't know. Does it have the color coding is somewhat important? Different services are color coded, that sort of thing. Does the HighLevel calendar handle all that?
Yeah, so HighLevel can do different colors. I know we have a set, so I can't make it pink like I want to. But we do have colors. We do have, you could make appointments based off of time, based off of what kind of appointment you want. Like if you want
But based off of a contact though, based off of contact?
you can do it based off of
Like
contact.
I need to set Kelsi up at 3 p.m. on Thursday for an hour. I mean, I can do that sort of thing.
Yeah, you can say like Kelsi needs to go in to see Dr. Hatley here at this time. And you can definitely set that up. If I was a patient, I could go in and I could say, oh, who's available on Friday? And I'm like, oh, darn, not my doctor. And then I could filter, or I could go back and then click on my doctor and see what days they're available. If I don't care which doctor, they do have, there is a round robin one where I could just schedule evenly between everyone who's available at that time.
So yeah, okay, wow. If I see that for patient scheduling, I'm talking more about internal scheduling. So all that you talked about is available for internal scheduling, staff patient scheduling, right? I know you can say, hey, here's patient, schedule your own appointment. I'm talking about when the staff is scheduling, I'm scheduling an appointment for the patient. All that is available that you just referred to?
Staff scheduling.
For patients, though, you know, it's not the patient collecting the time. It's me as a staff. I'm the nurse. Oh, hey, Kelsi, you're going to come in Thursday. I'm going to put you on the calendar for Thursday at 6 p.m. You know, that sort of thing. And you're going to see Dr. O, and you know, you're here for this service, which is red. You know, that sort of thing for an hour.
Yes, we do have appointment setting for customers. I've never seen it. So I don't know what the interface looks like because that's not the side of HighLevel that I work with. But I do know that one of our things that we're able to do is that we can have all of the appointment setting in one place. So you could have someone on your team be chatting with people, and you can have your conversations tab open and say like, hey, what time are you available? Does this work? And then in that same interface, you could, or in the HighLevel dashboard with that same patient, you could just schedule their appointment for that time. I don't know what it looks like. I'm not on that side of HighLevel.
Right. It has to be on the calendar because I got to see what other appointments are at that time, make sure everybody's available. And I'll look at it, but I have a feeling there's a little bit more, you know, reporting, you know, how many patients came in for this service, you know, in the month of September, you know, that sort of thing. I don't know whether it's good, you know, I don't know if it's robust enough it's not a lot more, you know, because I'm not looking for a full blown, we're trying to keep it simple, but we, you know, it does need to handle basic patient calendaring and reporting.
And if you want, I'll drop my email in the chat and you can send me an email over there and I'll get you connected with someone who knows more. There's this affiliate that I've met, and splendid guy, super, super sweet, super nice. Less than a year ago, he just started using HighLevel. And I actually remember him when he first came in, like learning what a domain was and stuff. And then now he has over 6 figures in MRR for his chiropractic niche. And he's just using HighLevel. So I assume that he's able to do that feature that you're asking about as well. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I do know the team members that were helping him out. So I'd love to get you in touch with them so that they could demo the calendar for you. And if you're like, hey, this isn't what I'm looking for, they could be the ones that are better equipped to showing you the workarounds for it.
Is that Dar by any chance?
It is.
Okay. So I spoke with him. This week. So he's doing something even more complex than I need to do. And I'm not a competitor of his, but there was a little concern that I'm going to be a competitor of his. I'm not. So I'll talk to your team. I think it'd be better if I just talk to your team directly. I did have a nice conversation with him, but I just think he was a little guarded, a little bit guarded. But I got what I needed from him. It'd be best if I just work with your team, I think.
Yeah, and we're always down to help everyone. Well, with where we're at, we're always able to find that nice balance between giving everyone what they need, but also letting y'all do your own magic, and not interfering with that.
So here's what I'll do. I'll take a look at, I've really been focused on Google Calendar because I thought that was the direction to go, but I'll take a look at the HighLevel calendar, see if it meets the needs. If it doesn't, I'll send you an email saying, here's the kind of things we need to do. Maybe there's a third party that integrates with Google Calendar or something like that your team might know about or something like that.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
great.
sounds good. And I'll definitely follow up with my team too and make sure that we can schedule in that way, just so I can make sure that you're not just looking for nothing while you're looking over there. But
Check on that and all the free services you promised during this call. Remember all
oh
that? So don't forget that either.
no,
All free
no.
white label services are all free, apparently.
Oh, that would be hilarious. We do have templates that some people are like, "Oh, did you create this yourself?" And it's like, I added the hex codes,
Good,
but no, they're pretty nice. But
good.
yeah,
Very good. All right, Kelsi, thanks. That's I'm not sure where I am with my initial question about the sales price, but I'll consider probably come back to you with it again at some point.
yeah. Definitely feel free to. It would be pretty workaround, but I would just. I mean, I might be biased because I'm the HighLevel affiliate manager, so I do like our affiliate model. I think that we're definitely continuing to refine it, but I think that there's a lot of agency owners out there that, in my point of view, it's unless you're running like a high ticket offer and like it's going to really be worth it that way.
Mhm.
Services just aren't as sticky as software is. So if you went for the volume of the agencies that you would want under you as an affiliate, and then you could just use that affiliate link, it might end up being worth not having to handle them anymore after a while.
Well, even if I wasn't handling them, wouldn't I consider handling them through the marketplace?
You can definitely consider handling them through the marketplace,
Hmm.
but you'd still be handling them because
Yeah.
they might not just be asking about everything that's in the marketplace. They might also be asking about other things as well. And we do have like priority support and stuff that you can have that's part of the HighLevel. So priority support is, and feel free to cut me off if you already know, but it's like you get responses in under 5 minutes from our internal HighLevel team, 24/7. We answer your tickets and your chats
Right.
really, really quickly. And we do have that 24/7 Zoom room call that our support team has. So if a ticket ever is going on for too long, we do have that. And then we also have success agents that are paired up with every user for HighLevel. So past a certain point, yeah, there is a lot of stuff on the HighLevel side that makes it easier for you to do that handoff. But that's why, as being a HighLevel employee, I kind of like push back a bit on doing that workaround unless you had like a startup course and then a HighLevel ticket offer and you wanted to pay for their subscription for a certain amount of time.
Okay. Okay. I hear you. I hear what you're saying about services, but there are some services that are sticky. I think Facebook and Google ads, it can be pretty sticky in a niche, in a particular niche if you have expertise there. I mean, I've spent a lot of time. We actually are using a marketing company for our Facebook ads right now, but I'm really have been the one who's been refining it and directing them and telling them they're just running the ads. I'm telling them what to do, and we've made huge improvements. And it's being very successful compared to where we started from. So there's a lot of knowledge there and refinement that can go on. That if you just if you just want to stick an ad up and don't care how it performs, then you're right. There's no great value to that or ongoing stickiness to it. But if you care about the performance, which you should, of course, and you're getting value from it and those sort of things, there's a stickiness and value there. Websites, I'm not sure I want to get involved in designing websites, but there's some stickiness with websites, maintenance and that sort of thing as well. But that's kind of the thing I'd use the marketplace for, I think.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And you're definitely right. Like, I do know that personally, like I love sticking with the same exact service provider when I do it. So like for myself, independent of HighLevel, when I was making ads for like sustainable companies because I'm a content creator on the side. I loved having the same social media manager that helped me out. And that's a service, you know, like, so that's super sticky. But I do see that at the end of the day, services can be super, super, super sticky. The software, there's a reason why HighLevel has almost a zero, or help agencies achieve almost a 0% churn rate this past year.
Mhm.
So it's cool to see either way, whichever way you find success. It's like, heck yeah, more power to you. Let's see what we can do to help you out. So for that first question that you had, the sales question, if you end up getting, when you end up getting people signing up under you like that, if you have any, if you have any questions or need help figuring out how to do that model that you're looking for, let me know and I'll see what we can do.
Cool. Great. Fantastic. All right. That's it for today.
Well, fantastic. It was nice chatting.
Enjoy. Have a great weekend. Hope
Thank
you're doing something.
you.
Hope you're doing something fun and enjoy.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye,
Take care,
David.
Kelsi. Bye.
Wow. Okay. That was a cool chat. Looking at what the comments were from today's video as well as the video earlier today. And I see one that says, I missed the live. Glad I can view it now. Yeah, happy to have the lives in our Facebook group for y'all to be able to review later. But it doesn't look like anyone else is hopping on in here. So I just want to say thank you all for another fantastic month. September was incredible on the affiliate end. As y'all heard, we do have two cool little announcements for affiliate side of things, and one of them is that we're doubling the size of cookies. I'll be releasing a video on that next week, just to walk everyone through and see exactly what power is being had behind being able to have your account length doubled starting next week. But yeah, in the meantime, if anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out to me or our support team. My email is Kelsi, Kelsi @gohighlevel.com, and supports is support@gohighlevel.com, and we would love to help out. So yeah, y'all have a happy weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye, y'all.